Ladies and gentlemen, what if the day comes when the Philippines no longer has to rely entirely on foreign shipbuilders for its future logistics vessels and support ships? What if the next generation of landing craft tanks for the Philippine Navy and even tugboats for the Philippine Coast Guard are built right here at home? And perhaps more importantly, what if these vessels are designed and constructed by Filipinos for Filipinos? That possibility is becoming increasingly realistic. One of the most interesting developments to emerge from PhilMarine 2026 is the growing confidence of the Philippine shipbuilding industry. Once again, Josefa Slipways demonstrated that local companies are capable of contributing far more than many people expected to the country's maritime security requirements. Over the past several years, the company has steadily built a reputation for delivering quality vessels. It previously supplied multi-mission offshore vessels to the Bureau of Fisheries and Aquatic Resources, while also delivering tugboats to the Philippine Navy. These projects have proven that local shipbuilding capability is no longer just an aspiration, but an achievable reality. However, it appears that Josefa Slipways has even bigger ambitions. According to information shared by Bones QPH following discussions with company representatives during PhilMarine 2026, Josefa Slipways is now preparing for something much larger. The company revealed that it is ready to construct landing ship tanks, or LSTs, and landing craft tanks, or LCTs, for the Philippine Navy. To make this possible, Josefa Slipways intends to collaborate with Vard, the well-known Italian shipbuilder that forms part of the Fincantieri Group, one of the world's leading naval and commercial shipbuilding companies. Such a partnership could provide the Philippines with access to proven European ship designs, while simultaneously allowing local workers and engineers to gain valuable experience in constructing larger and more sophisticated vessels. Company representatives believe that the opportunity could arise after the delivery of the 2 landing platform dock vessels currently being built in Indonesia. Once the Philippine Navy opens a formal tender for additional sea lift vessels, Josefa Slipways hopes to participate and compete for the project. Should the company eventually secure the contract, all of these vessels would be constructed at its shipyard in Sual, Pangasinan. This is particularly noteworthy because the facility is already capable of handling ships exceeding 100 meters in length. That capability places the shipyard in a strong position to support future naval construction programs and potentially even larger projects down the road. During PhilMarine 2026, visitors to the Josefa Slipways exhibit were able to see illustrations and information regarding 2 designs from Vard. These included the Vard 7507 landing craft tank and the larger Vard 7510 landing ship tank. Displayed alongside these concepts were the tugboats already delivered to the Philippine Navy, highlighting the company's growing portfolio and long-term commitment to supporting the country's maritime forces. Let's first take a closer look at the Vard 7510 landing ship tank. This vessel measures 100 meters in length and has a beam of 18 meters. Even when fully loaded, it can achieve speeds of up to 16 knots. One of its most impressive features is its ability to accommodate more than 500 personnel. Such capacity would make the vessel highly valuable not only during military operations, but also during humanitarian assistance and disaster response missions. Its spacious cargo deck can transport tanks, armored vehicles, trucks, engineering equipment, and various mission-specific supplies depending on operational requirements. Meanwhile, the smaller Vard 7507 landing craft tank measures 70 meters long with a beam of 13 meters and can reach speeds of up to 15 knots when fully loaded. Although smaller than the LST, the vessel would still play a crucial role in transporting troops, vehicles, and essential cargo throughout the Philippine archipelago. For an island nation consisting of thousands of islands, having reliable sea lift assets is absolutely essential. Whether responding to natural disasters, delivering humanitarian assistance, or supporting military operations, these vessels can provide the flexibility and mobility needed to move personnel and equipment quickly across vast distances. In many ways, ships like these serve as floating lifelines capable of bringing aid, reinforcements, and supplies wherever they are needed most. And that is exactly why the Philippine Navy's growing interest in modern sea-lift vessels represents far more than simply acquiring new ships. It represents a long-term investment in national resilience and maritime security. One of the most notable capabilities of the Vard 7510 landing ship tank is its ability to conduct roll-on and roll-off operations. The vessel is equipped with both bow and stern ramps, allowing vehicles and cargo to be loaded and unloaded directly onto shore. This capability is particularly important during amphibious operations and humanitarian missions, where port facilities may be unavailable or severely damaged. In practical terms, this means tanks, trucks, engineering vehicles, and relief supplies can move directly from the ship to the beach without requiring additional infrastructure. But the versatility of the vessel does not end there. The Vard 7510 is also fitted with crane systems that can handle additional cargo and support smaller boats and fast craft. Such features would provide the Philippine Navy with greater operational flexibility during both military and civilian missions. Another major advantage is its helicopter landing deck. The ship is capable of supporting aircraft weighing up to 13 tons, enabling helicopter operations that would significantly expand its reach and effectiveness. Helicopters could be used for medical evacuation, troop transport, surveillance missions, or rapid delivery of supplies to isolated communities. These capabilities become increasingly important as the Philippine Navy seeks to modernize its sea-lift fleet. Many of the Navy's remaining legacy vessels have been in service for decades. While these ships have served the country faithfully, maintaining them has become increasingly expensive. Spare parts are becoming harder to acquire, and the aging platforms present growing challenges to long-term operational readiness. Because of this, acquiring modern landing ship tanks is becoming more than just a matter of replacing old vessels. It is about ensuring that the Navy remains capable of responding to emergencies, supporting troops, and safeguarding the nation's maritime interests well into the future. However, the Philippine Navy is not the only service that could benefit from Josefa Slipways' expanding capabilities. The Philippine Coast Guard may also be entering a new phase of modernization. As the service continues to receive additional vessels under government procurement programs and possible transfers from allied nations, the need for dedicated support vessels has become increasingly evident. Among these requirements are ocean-going tugboats. During PhilMarine 2026, representatives of Josefa Slipways shared with Bones QPH that the Philippine Coast Guard may soon open a procurement program for tugboats capable of supporting larger vessels, such as the Magbanua-class and Silang-class ships. To meet this requirement, Josefa Slipways is offering the same designs previously supplied to the Philippine Navy. These include a 60-ton bollard pull ocean-going tug and a 40-ton bollard pull harbor tug. While tugboats may not attract as much public attention as frigates or offshore patrol vessels, they perform some of the most essential functions within any maritime organization. Without them, even the largest and most sophisticated ships would face difficulties entering ports, maneuvering safely, and conducting certain support operations. Having both the Philippine Navy and the Philippine Coast Guard operate similar classes of tugboats would also provide significant logistical advantages. A common supplier means easier access to spare parts, standardized maintenance procedures, and more efficient technical support. Such commonality could reduce costs while improving long-term sustainability. As the Coast Guard's fleet continues to grow, these support vessels will become increasingly indispensable. They will play an important role in assisting larger ships during berthing operations, towing missions, and emergency situations. In many respects, tugboats serve as silent workhorses that keep an entire fleet operating efficiently. Although they rarely receive headlines, their contribution to maritime operations cannot be overstated. Taken together, these developments point towards something much bigger than the acquisition of individual vessels. They signal the gradual emergence of a stronger and more capable Philippine shipbuilding industry. From building multi-mission offshore vessels for BFAR to supplying tugboats for the Philippine Navy and potentially constructing landing ship tanks, landing craft tanks, and Coast Guard support vessels, Josefa Slipways is steadily expanding the role of local industry in national defense. If these projects ultimately move forward, the benefits will extend far beyond the military itself. They would create jobs for Filipino workers, strengthen the country's industrial base, and provide valuable experience for local engineers and shipbuilders. Most importantly, they would demonstrate that the Philippines is increasingly capable of producing vessels that contribute directly to national security. And perhaps, in the years ahead, more and more ships safeguarding Philippine waters will proudly carry another distinction alongside the Philippine flag. Made in the Philippines. What are your thoughts on these developments? Do you believe the country is ready to enter a new era of local military shipbuilding? Share your opinion in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell for more updates on Philippine defense modernization and the latest developments in maritime security.